Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, welcome one and all to NFL Kickoff Weekend 2004. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. I'm Chris Berman. Now we're ready for some football. We kick off our coverage of the NFL on ESPN with what ought to be a pretty good one. Oakland, Pittsburgh, next.
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Heinz Field. Peter O'Keefe is alongside me, and Peter, the injuries have impacted the lineups on the field today.
Well, Dan, injuries are unfortunately a part of the game. Tim Brown is going to start today, and in coming off the bench has a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Believe me, he's going to be tested right off the bat, and how he responds is going to determine the game.
You need to check out that new ESPN game because this game's almost over. All right? I'm telling you now. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'll try heads.
It's tails. Sebastian Janikowski kicking off for the Raiders.
It's time.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Janikowski boots the opening kickoff. Staley downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers' offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 20-yard line. Randall L. goes in motion. Ward reels in the football, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
Hines Ward easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
The ball's loose. The Raiders have it.
Warren Sapp turns things around by forcing the ball loose. It gets recovered right here. And they get some good yards out of it. Great turn of events for this defense.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Raiders want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at the 19-yard line. Rice catches it over the middle, and he's in for the score.
Rich Gannon airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball, Dan. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete a pass when there's only one guy covering the receiver.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, and great teamwork, too.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Janikowski booms a beauty here. Staley decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks a tackle. Tackled at the 24.
Deuce Staley took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Steelers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Roethlisberger throws a heater, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. Well, those are some big setbacks up there, but unfortunately, this is to be expected. Players can't spend time worrying about whether they'll get injured. You just have to go out there, play hard, and hope for the best.
The Steelers' 24-yard line.
Shotgun.
Ward goes in motion. Bettis will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up third
Wayne
down.
Rudd with the tackle.
Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls, or wide receivers for that matter.
Roethlisberger throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 25. Tackled at the 32. Gibson with the tackle. That will bring up fourth down.
Derek Gibson managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
There's a migraine waiting to happen for a defensive coordinator. They almost gave it up.
Yeah, but they didn't let him convert. It's still going to go to fourth down.
Fourth and short. Buchanan fair catches it at the 31. The Raiders had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 32-yard line. Wheatley has his number called on first down and heads out right.
The ball carrier.
Dragged down at the 38.
Kendall Bell with the tackle.
Jim Brown administered a block on that last play like an O-liner. That's something you don't see very often.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
2nd and 3. Ball at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Wheatley picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up third down. Third down from the I. Gannon makes the throw after the play action fake, and it's incomplete. Leckler lines up for the punt. Leckler takes the long snap and pummels this one deep.
First and 10.
The Steelers
Pittsburgh.
have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 20-yard line. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Say you got you that gear there. Let me check this out for you, sir.
We've got a player down. Looks like his neck's hurting pretty bad.
You're gonna be all right. Just take it easy. Take it easy. I got some.
Second down. 9 yards to go.
The Steelers' 21-yard line.
Down! Set! Blue! 56!
Cooper sacks him back at the 19.
Chris Cooper got through with ease and brought the quarterback down back there. Good, clean sack.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
Right
Third and 11.
Look at last year's stats there. That's a lot of quarterback bruises there. Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Pass is incomplete.
Roethlisberger dumps this one off,
With the
and this
deflection.
one is incomplete.
Oh! Ah! I can't believe it.
Chris
Gardocki lines up deep in his own territory
Phillip
to punt it
Buchanan
away.
make the return.
Gardocki takes the snap and punts it away. Buchanan fair catches it at the 43.
First and 10.
The Raiders get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 44-yard line. Gannon fires this one over the middle, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Joey Porter put the brakes on that play without any help. Man, he had that zone locked down.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
44-yard line.
Wheatley gets the handoff and heads upfield. Brought down at the 48. Bettis was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. The trainers have just informed me that he's got a severe headache at the moment. They're tending to him right now. They fully expect him to get back into this one. Dan, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Gannon just rifles this one, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 40.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Steelers' offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at the 40-yard line. Staley gets the call on first down and chews up about 4 on the play.
2nd and 6. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Ward goes in motion. Staley will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
With the tackle. Third and 6. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Motion. 44. Black, 44.
Buchanan makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Philip Buchanan managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Gardocki gets the snap and kicks what will be a short one. Touchdown at the 14.
Fair catch interference. Number 24, offense. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Ivan Taylor made contact on that play after a fair catch signal was clearly made, so he got the call for interference. You just can't do that.
The Raiders were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 33-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Doug Jolly seemed to be the right guy for his quarterback, but he's unable to catch that ball over the middle.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Raiders are out in front, 7-0. Tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Clark Higgins targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far.
Third down.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Warren grabs the fastball over the middle, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. It'll be fourth down.
Ricardo Colclough managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Leckler gets ready to punt this away. Leckler takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Townsend fields the deep punt at the 16. Brought down at the 17. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Just out. You see this right here? All right.
Feel this?
All right.
It hurts.
Right there, right there.
Don't worry, just.
Oh, it's gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right.
Let me help you.
Come on. You gotta get. Come on.
I need
you gotta get back to us.
Come on, let's go.
You gonna be all right to play?
The Steelers haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 17-yard line. Staley barges off right guard and picks up a couple.
Deuce Staley powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
The Steelers, 19 yards.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Ward goes in motion.
Goal, 52.
Roethlisberger zings it to the right side, and it's knocked down at the line, incomplete.
Ted Washington moved quickly to bat the ball away. For a guy who can eat 2 hams in one sitting, he's got killer reflexes.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Woodson tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Charles Woodson came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Gardocki lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Gardocki takes the snap and pummels this one deep. Buchanan fair catches it at the 35. The Raiders are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their 36-yard line. Wheatley gets the toss and runs into traffic. Dragged down at the 40.
The ball carrier, Deshae Townsend with the tackle.
Here comes the counter.
Second and 5. Ball at the Raiders, 40-yard line.
Larry. Set. Weak back.
Porter blasts him back at the 38.
Joey Porter was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. Number 23 tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Number 23 knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Leckler lines up to punt after the 3 and out. This will fly out of bounds at the 25. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL. Shane Leckler was very precise in putting this kick where he wanted it. He got some distance, and then it veered out of bounds, preventing any kind of a return.
The Steelers' offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their own 26-yard line.
Ted
Washington gets the sack at the 22.
The Raiders send in 3 guys. Everybody else is back in coverage, and they still get their man. Nice play. Watch this. Well, it looks like 3 was all they needed.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front, Dan, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Roethlisberger rifles it out left side, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Was the intended receiver.
Ben Roethlisberger has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get
19 yards and no interceptions.
Third down from the shotgun.
Ball at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Truman makes a tough catch, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Watch counter. Here comes counter. Down.
Staley will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 2nd down.
91 with the tackle.
Caldwell had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Kalber has a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I just talked to the trainers. They said his forearm is in quite a bit of pain. They're looking at him right now. He seems to be in serious pain. The official word on his return, doubtful. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Burris goes in motion. Ward didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Was the intended
Hines
receiver.
Ward had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, that's his 4th ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, funky, Dan. He's just got to grab one to get his confidence back there.
Roethlisberger throws a heater right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Plaxico Burris works it to the outside and gets a huge gain. That's a great play, great execution. Let's have another look. Yep, got past the marker and eventually runs out of bounds.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a 1st down. 1st down, 1 man back. Intercepted. 1 man to beat. Forced out at the 48. The Raiders are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their 48-yard line. Gannon fires this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Casey Hampton swatted that pass away right at the line.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down for the tight end, Rice. Townsend hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Rich Gannon winged it into double coverage, but luckily nobody was able to catch it.
Now he is 0 for his last 3 passes, and you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, all he needs to do is calm down and make the throw.
Gannon throws a bullet, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Leckler gets ready to punt this away. Leckler gets the ball and punts it away. Townsend fields it at the 18.
A return of 2 yards on the play.
Tackled at the 20.
Shea Townsend fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Steelers had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 20-yard line. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Ben Roethlisberger tried to make something happen back there, but nothing doing.
Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Steelers 21-yard line.
Ward catches the left sideline and is well past the markers for a 1st down.
Ben Roethlisberger makes a terrific completion in double coverage.
And that'll do it for the
That's the
first
end of
half
the
of this
second
one.
quarter.
The Raiders are out in front, 7-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Steelers should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Ted Mount Washington would snuff out a drive on this one. It's a fumble. Here he is for the recovery. Raiders still early in the first. Ball at the 20. Rich Loose Gannon connected with his man on this one. A 19-yard touchdown for the Raiders. Raiders towards the end of the first quarter. Raiders winning by 7. Joey Porter shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Steelers on defense. Derek Gibson was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Steelers back 7-0. Ben Roethlisberger would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Steelers are waiting for their first score. They're down 7-0. And now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. The incomparable Jerry Rice has been unstoppable. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Raiders will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 7-0. Now let's get to the game. Vargas decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks the tackle. Tackled at the 23. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Look at how many times they've had to punt it away. They've got to put a few longer drives together and get into the end zone.
Susie Colbert is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. Head coach Bill Cowher definitely seemed frustrated when I spoke to him at halftime. He said, "We've just got to put some points on the board. Our defense has been doing all right, but offensively, we just haven't been able to get it done." He said, "Their plan is to make some adjustments in the next half, and we'll see how it works out." Back to you, guys.
Thanks, Susie. Again, rifles it out left side, and it's complete at the 25. And he's stopped right there.
Tim Brown had the football away from 3 defenders in his area. That's got to feel good.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
He's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
Gabriel pulls down the floater out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
What was that? Come on, Steelers. Let's play some D.
Doug Gabriel took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys really had a height advantage on the other.
Yeah, and sometimes when you find yourself locked in a matchup like that, it simply becomes a question of who wants the ball more. Advantage offense there.
First down, 10 yards to go. Wheatley takes it across the line of scrimmage and gains about 3 yards.
31 with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the Raiders, 44-yard line.
Wheatley gets the ball again and heads left. Stopped at the 46.
Tyrone Wheatley has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's
Walk him down. Walk him down. Good.
Gannon throws this on a rope, and it's
First down,
complete at the
Raiders.
42. And he's stopped right there. That will bring up first down. First down, and this is the 7th play of the drive.
Down. Larry, set.
Second and 9.
Liz.
Ball at the 41.
Down. Set.
Gannon rifles it out left side, and it's good for a gain of 8.
Doug Jolly nabbed the football away from 3 defenders in his area. That's got to feel good.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Wheatley takes his 10th carry of the game and barely picks up the first down.
First down, Raiders.
Tyrone Wheatley got a little help from his friends on that play, Dan. They gave him the space he needed to make the play. Great blocking up front.
A nice play, and with only a short distance to the first, they put it together and make it happen.
Yeah, 3rd and short always looks easy, but it's not, Dan. It's good execution.
Wheatley picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Hampton with the tackle.
Tyrone Wheatley used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
He's not made much headway up the middle, although it's not for lack of trying, and that's for sure.
They can't get effective blocking there. You got to go elsewhere.
Porter sacks him way back.
Joey Porter gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah, that's going to push them back, way back. Great defensive play.
They read that play the whole way, and they force a 3rd and very, very long.
Yeah, monstrous D the past few downs for these guys.
Single down. Set.
Gannon gets some air under this pass, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 13.
Mike Logan shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Well, that's their 2nd interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Steelers' offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 13-yard line. Eventually slides down at the 29. It will be first down. Tuman goes in motion.
33. Blue 33. Hut.
Staley loses 1 on the play, and that brings up second down.
Travian Smith not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Rudd makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Dwayne Rudd couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
3rd down, and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Leopard. Flag, strong trip.
Roethlisberger puts his arm into this one, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 40.
Rod Woodson does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
Watch the counter. Here comes the counter.
The Raiders start this drive in great field position at the 40-yard line. Wheatley carries this one off to the right, and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Down. 10. Goes back. Check. Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
Wheatley will get a carry on second down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Tyrone Wheatley didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Third down, 1 man down. Brown makes the catch out to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
All right, baby. First down.
Jim Brown had 3 guys covering him on this play, and he still made the catch. I don't know if it was a good effort by him or a bad one by the defense. It could have been both. It's hard to believe that play worked.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Wheatley will get the carry on first down and passes the line. Brought down at the 13.
Second and 6. Ball at the 13.
Von Oelhoffen gets the sack at the 17.
The Steelers send in 3 guys. Everybody else is back in coverage, and they still get their man. Nice play. Watch this. Well, it looks like 3 was all they needed.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long. Gannon uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Man, sorry. Leave that, man. I gotta get my head right.
Rich Gannon gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
Another touchdown pass, and he's finding the end zone here.
Absolutely, Dano. So far, he's got 98 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Now the extra point, and
the extra point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Janikowski kicks it off. Staley catches it back at the 8. Dodges a tackle, dragged down at the 26.
Deuce Staley got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Steelers are down, but not out. They'll start this critical drive at their own 26-yard line. Randall L. hauls in the pass and gets past the markers for a first down. Roethlisberger really rifles this pass, and it's tipped incomplete.
With the deflection.
Ben Roethlisberger is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got
86 yards and 2 interceptions.
Second and 10. Ball at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
Down. Set.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
Third down with a split backfield.
Throwing down. Throwing left. Set. Black 20.
Roethlisberger throws a heater right sideline, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
You might as well
4th
give us
and
the
8.
ball now, Wo. You know you
Ball
ain't
at the
gonna make it
Steelers'
on 4th down.
41-yard line.
Shaka. Shaka.
This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over.
With the deflection.
Warren Sapp closes up the passing lane on this play, says no passes are coming this way. Thank you very much. Well, you know, as a receiver, Dan, you can't catch the ball if it never gets to you.
Peter, that seemed like an odd situation to go for it on 4th down. What do you think?
Well, it was very gutsy, but maybe they should have used their heads and not their digestive system on that one.
How was that?
You know, guts.
Gutsy.
Digestive.
Got it. Wheatley carries it for the 15th time and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Tyrone Wheatley played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Another run up the gut, and we've seen him take more than his share of carries there. He's definitely had lanes to run through.
Yes, superb blocking up front, too.
2nd down, just the Steelers take their first timeout. 3rd down, the clock is stopped at 1:55. Wheatley gets the call on 3rd down. The Steelers will take a timeout. That's their second. 1st down, 2 tight ends in the game. Wheatley carries it for the 4th straight time. The Steelers take a timeout. That's their final one.
2nd and 9. Ball at the 29.
Wheatley gets the handoff and heads out right. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Third down from the on. Wheatley has his number called on 3rd down and is brought down well short of the markers. The clock keeps winding down. That will bring up 4th down.
Chad Scott made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Janikowski with the 42-yard attempt and squeezes it inside the right goal post.
Sebastian Janikowski kicks the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
Sebastian Janikowski kicking off.
There's the signal, and we're ready. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick.
First and 10.
The Steelers start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 47. Roethlisberger fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 26.
Dan, this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
That's their 3rd interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
Razor! Down!
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
Hey, Wheatley, right how I'm making you go back. Rip. Down. Set. Brown, 69. Brown, 69.
Loss of 1 on the play.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Raiders come out on top, 17-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Hey, nice job. Hey, good job.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Raiders stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll start this one off late in the third quarter. Mike Logan is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Steelers on D, the incomparable Rod Woodson would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Raiders, after getting an interception, Raiders out in front by 7. Rich Loose Gannon would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. They move ahead by 14. The Raiders have it after a turnover on downs. Sebastian Janikowski would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 43-yard field goal. Raiders up 17-0. Dwayne Rudd shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Raiders win this one 17-0. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Tim Brown is standing by with our Susie Colbert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You really showed up today. You just made it look easy tonight. What was the key to your success?
I was feeling pretty good today, and things was just rolling for me. From the moment I stepped on the field, I felt like I could help us win this game, and that's what I had to do.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.